I just saw Longlegs this weekend, and it was a phenomenal entry into the horror genre. If you're a seasoned horror fan, there probably won't be too many surprises here for you, but if you've seen the promotional material, and you're expecting a set of intriguing puzzles and an unsettling ride into the darkest corners of humanity and beyond, well, that's exactly what you're going to get. I'm a little bit late to the party, and there's not much that I can say without going into spoilers that hasn't already been said, but what I can add to the conversation is to give you some homework to follow up on. Longlegs pulled off three things really effectively: its use of darkness, the building sense of dread, and a mysterious and compelling killer. And I have three high recommendations of horror films or horror adjacent films streaming now on YouTube for free that'll whet your appetite if you left the theatre like me wanting a little bit more. Cinematographer Andreas Orochi effectively uses darkness and empty space to take you downstairs and leave you feeling unsafe in nearly every frame, building suspense through the entire film. Another film on YouTube that does exactly that is Sheep Theatre by Danny Lotz. Sheep Theatre is nestled firmly in the horror genre and is a must-see if you liked Longlegs. The film is about a grieving husband who, upon receiving a box of plush sheep, first finds comfort in them, but very quickly realizes that there is something more sinister at play. Sheep Theatre is one of my favourite films of all time, and uses some of the very same techniques to get under your skin and keep that suspense building the whole time. One word that'll quickly become synonymous with Longlegs is dread, and as Michael Monroe's character learns more about Longlegs and delves deeper into her personal history, the realization that something truly evil is bubbling up under the surface is palpable. A film that does that exceedingly well is Video Carnage. This film is about a man who discovers a VHS tape with incriminating evidence on it, and sparks an investigation that sucks him deeper and deeper into a world of evil in his own neighborhood. Video Carnage is similar to Longlegs in a lot of ways, and the film builds to a climax that had me on the edge of my seat. The film also uses the medium of VHS footage, which adds the same sense of realism that Longlegs achieved with the flashbacks that use sinister home video style footage. Another similarity is the framing as an investigative thriller, and as the main character and his friend follow clues and uncover the plot, you're drawn into a familiar story, the whole time building an uncomfortable sense of dread in the viewer. The final thing that Longlegs does that makes it an unforgettable entry in the horror genre is Oz Perkins' use of Nicolas Cage as Longlegs. Now, another film on YouTube that has an unforgettable and compelling serial killer is Offerings for My Friend. Now, full disclosure, this is actually a film that I made and released on my channel. Offerings for My Friend follows the perspective of a mysterious killer who's collecting bodies in the woods for an unknown entity. I think one thing that we did really well was the way that we build the lore and the essence of the character throughout the film. The killer in Offerings is not dissimilar to Longlegs, in that you know that each victim is building up to something. We had a lot of fun with this film, using prosthetics and gore, making the journey and the mystery of the film well worth the ride. I can't urge you more strongly to check out some of these films and others on YouTube. There's a whole generation of filmmakers on YouTube that are making Hollywood quality films for free. I like to call us folk filmmakers. Creators who are making films directly to their audiences. And if you liked Longlegs and the intentionally dissatisfying ending left you wanting a little bit more, check out these three films. Let me know what films you'd recommend in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.